as we've got an interesting one later today. You got Iowa State off that miraculous win at home, Hilton Magic against Houston early in the week. BYU comes in. We know the injury to Lee. They're catching 3.5 at home. It's a tough place to play, and you're going to look at the dog in this spot here, Aaron?
Yeah, Dustin, once again, playing a team off of a big game, and they are traveling to BYU. And you look at Iowa State, as good as they are, and once again, they could be an Elite Eight Final Four team, would not be surprised. But they are a very strong home team. Of their 3 losses this season, all 3 of them were on the road. They're obviously traveling out to altitude here in this situation. And you look at how well Iowa State has played, but let's go back to travel and looking at it from a situational standpoint. They've been doing their traveling so far in that Midwestern portion of the Big 12 schedule. So I think it is interesting here from a situation off of a win, traveling out to BYU. Yes, as you said, without Saunders, that is a big loss, but I do like the height here for BYU as what BYU has to offer. And we saw the height against with Houston was a problem against Iowa State. And, you know, let's just say Houston kind of blew that game. So maybe I'm not as high on Iowa State as others might be.
Real quickly, I just want to follow up. I think at this point in the season, Aaron, you're talking about these situations. I'm looking at winning streaks and trying to find ways to fade teams on winning streaks and looking at teams on losing streaks and looking for the spot for them to get on the right side of things. At this point late in the year, we have so much data. How much are you relying on situations versus some of these X's and O's matchups when it comes to these games?
At this point, Dustin, it's very heavy situational because you think about all of the data that the books have. Let's look at CBB Analytics. Let's look at KenPom. The data is there. And now we look at situations if somebody's injured, who they're coming off of against. In the case of Iowa State traveling to altitude. So at this point of the season, the data is there, the numbers are there. You kind of want to look for situations that might alter that very established algorithm. So I think if you're looking at it, kind of like what we do when the conference tournaments start, that we really go heavy in situational handicapping. So I'm starting it right now.
An interesting situation, Aaron, tonight in Washington, D.C. A rare non-conference game this late in the season between the number 1 and number 3 teams in the country. It's number 1 Michigan. It's number 3 Duke. Inside Capital One Arena in the nation's capital. Tonight, tips at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time again. Part of this marquee and monumental slate that we have on this second to last Saturday in February. There is a thought that as we saw the top 16 bracket revealed today from the NCAA Tournament Selection Committee, the winner of today's game in a great position, Aaron, to be that number 1 overall seed for the NCAA tournament just over 3 weeks away from Selection Sunday. It's a 2.5-point spread in favor of the Maize and Blue. I ask you, who wins tonight in D.C. between the Wolverines and the Blue Devils?
Ben, if you are going to handicap college basketball, you better have a take on tonight's game. You better have a wager on it as well. In this situation, I'm going with Michigan. And I look at from this team from over the course of the season, it's very hard to go against them. And that size, once again, comes into play here. And as good as Duke is, and if they do win this game, yes, a number 1 seed is definitely on the realm of possibility, but I just don't like Duke's guard play coming in. And I think if you're going to look at what Michigan has, Elliot Cadeau has really been an X factor for this team. We talk about Lindenberg, we talk about Mara down low, but Cadeau, who's kind of had a history of some erratic play, has been playing steady. And I think at this situation, it's a neutral court game. It's a non-conference game. It just has to be from your entire season of handicapping. I think it's really difficult to go against Michigan. They have not shown weaknesses. And there's this idea, well, let's go against them. Their streaks, their play has to eventually come back to reality. I don't think it is. This is the team that definitely has an inside track to a number 1 seed, all the favorite status we want to talk about. And if you look at this, Ben, if you are going to bet Michigan today because you think they're going to win, their future odds right now are about 3-1. Some books have them a little shy of 3-1. You got to also take a futures ticket on them there because wherever they are now, it will not get better.
Yeah, I've got a nice little 20-1 on Michigan to win it all, so I like where things stand in that futures market. Aaron, tremendous stuff as always. Thank you for doing this today. Stay warm, stay safe as this storm approaches there on the East Coast. We will chat again very soon as it's the time of the year to break down college hoops.
Thanks, guys. Good luck to you.
Awesome stuff from Aaron. He also likes, coming up later today, Utah at home catching 1.5, and I like the gist of that. UCF this year in a favorite role, just 4-8 covering the number. I like Johnny Dawkins' squad, especially when they're punching up in that Big 12 where there's so many high-octane teams. But in a spot where they're a road favorite in Utah, I like where Aaron's head's at, catching the 1.5 with the Utes. We have another goal in the bronze medal game. Finland up 2-0 early in the second period. Finland's going to wind up winning the bronze. Does anyone do you think? I think a country, no offense to people from Finland, this is going to come off really, really insensitive. I think they're happy with a bronze medal. I think we don't talk about it in America. I think the Finns, they're happy with a bronze medal. We're not happy with that here on Live Bet Saturday. We're looking for more winners coming your way on the other side here on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.
Here's a look at your weather forecast, powered by weatherology.com. 34 this afternoon under mainly cloudy skies, north winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, 10 above, 31 tomorrow. Dry and turning warmer Monday and Tuesday with highs from the upper 30s to the low 60s. And that's your forecast. I'm meteorologist Paul Frobley. Currently, it's 32 degrees.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com. Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings is the trusted name in sports injury management. The staff of PTSR provides up-to-date and efficient care of sports-related injuries, returning athletes quickly and safely back to the playing field. PTSR offers free evaluation of all sports-related injuries to all area athletes during convenient 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours Monday through Friday. Call 402-462-8824 for more information. Remember, Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings for all your physical and occupational therapy needs.
The Sports Betting Network.
VSiN by the books with Dave Ross and Jensen Lewis.
So when you look at the MVP markets here in the National, it's no surprise that Shohei Ohtani is the favorite. But he's odds on. I get it. He's a unicorn. He does things we're just probably never going to see again in the game. We haven't seen him since Babe Ruth. Can we lay $1.35 with Shohei?
VSiN by the books. Weekdays at 7 a.m. Eastern, only on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. When the games are on, so is VEASAN. With in-game betting insights you can actually use. We're live during the action for real-time breakdowns and the best opportunities to hit live bets on all major sports. Our exclusive betting splits update every 5 minutes, so you'll always know where the sharp money's going. And with the VEASAN Watch app, you're never out of range with live analysis following you wherever you go. Ride the action in real time by making VEASAN your second screen and join us on the Sports Betting Network.
This is Live Bet Saturday on VEASAN, the Sports Betting Network.
It's called Live Bet Saturday for a reason. Right back into the live action on a monumental Saturday, our second to last in February of college basketball. 22 days away from Selection Sunday, with the selection committee giving us a small peek at the top 16 teams in the field of 68 as they looked at the bracket reveal early. Two teams that are certainly in the top 16, but one team just missing out on the one line following a loss this week in Ames, Iowa. The number 2 Houston Cougars back at home today, Dustin, under 6 minutes remaining in the opening half, in our first of 2 top 4 matchups on this Saturday. Arizona leads by 7. The number 4 team in the nation, 27-20, with just under 6 minutes remaining. Houston closed around a 5.5, 6-point favorite at home, with Arizona up by multiple possessions. That live line, now 1.5 in favor of Tommy Lloyd and his Wildcats. Money line difference, minus 125 Arizona, minus 105 Houston. Would this be a time that you might be interested in getting Houston as a slight money line underdog just to win outright at home?
Yeah, I would consider that. I don't love my laying 5.5 that I have pre-flop, because they're just not a team built to come from behind and then cover the number, right? Already down by 7. So we're looking at what? They need 13 points, a big run to do that. And Arizona's not going quietly. Arizona with a bucket right now with 5:22 to go extends it to a 29-20 lead. Instead, I think the total's where you look, and it's at 141.5, which is right where this thing closed at tip-off. If you think Arizona is going to come back and win, I also think the over may be in play, unfortunately. As much as pregame I like the under, I would lean over the 141.5 at plus 1.5 at minus 125, or you can go minus 105 on the money line. But I got to give Arizona credit, man. They're coming back. They're fighting. They don't have their second leading scorer, second best rebounder in Koa Pete, and they're up to the task. I have a developing situation in Charlottesville. As the Miami Hurricanes, I'm catching 8.5 on the road. They led by 5 in this game around halftime. It's now a 4-point game, but at one point I just looked up and Virginia was on an 11-2 run, and they were right around covering that number. So I'm a little bit nervous about where I stand with my Canes.
I see Miami hitting a 3 at the under 8-minute media timeout. It appears Virginia up 68-64. Live spread 5.5 in favor of the Hoos. Live total up to, is that 163.5? Yes, 163.5. I am on the Hurricanes team total over 68.5 because, like Dustin, I wasn't sure what to make of that spread, but I thought if Miami was going to come close to covering, they would need to score against the 15th most efficient defense in the sport, that being Ryan Odom and his Cavaliers. They are at 64 points. They need 5 more in the final 7 minutes to go over that pregame team total. From Charlottesville to Nashville, a developing situation as well. Vandy led by 4 at the break against conference and in-state rival Tennessee. Vandy got off to a good start to begin the second half, but now with just about 6.5 minutes remaining, it's the Volunteers in front on the road, 55-53. Tennessee leads by 2. It's a 1.5 spread now in favor of the Vols, who were pregame catching around 3.5, 4.5 on the road. We have flip-flopped the favorite here as well. Dustin, what do you like between the Doors and the Vols in the final 6+ minutes?
All right, so I'm looking at this total right now. 6:21 to go. It's a close game. Tennessee with the lead, and I think with Vanderbilt at home, this is where the Commodores try to dictate the style of the fight. We've seen the total drop a lot. 151.5 was the close. In game, it's down to 138.5. It was just 136.5, though. That's when I did my math, so hang on. So now you need, 30 points? And it's dropped back to 136.5. I'd consider over 136.5 in this game. With this much time left, it being a 2-point game, I think that Tennessee is going to have to play a little bit like what Vanderbilt wants to do. So my lean would be over 136.5 in game.
Yeah, I think it's a really good look. And this has been the concern for Vanderbilt this year and his Mark Byington team that is as good as you will find in terms of pace and offensive efficiency. They're the shortest team in the SEC. They're one of the shorter high major programs that you will find in this sport, guys, and their starting lineup not really above 6'8". And when you take on Tennessee, protecting the offensive glass is key against the best offensive rebounding team in the sport. Felix Okpara, Nate Ament, they both have 3 offensive boards today. Tennessee as a team, 14 offensive rebounds. Simply, that's just extra possessions for the ball.
Get ready, basketball fans. It's time for high school basketball on Extreme Sports. Tonight's game promises buzzer beaters and deep threes. Don't blink, or you might miss the action. Now, let's send it courtside with Mike Will.
And a pleasant good afternoon to you from Chapman Gym here in Hastings. Marcus Metcalf with you, bringing alongside Gene Shaw with me today, the statistician. C2-7 sub-district final basketball here on the airwaves on Extreme Sports 2. If you're looking for some Hastings College basketball, Mike Will has the call there from Lynn Farrell Arena on Extreme Sports 1. But today, C2-7 sub-district final, a game that was supposed to be played on Thursday due to Mother Nature, snowed out of the way, so they pushed this baby to today, and a chance at a district final on the line. For St. Cecilia, they're sitting pretty good right now in the power points. As of this morning, they were sitting in 4th, so a win would sit St. Cecilia pretty to host a district final next week, along with a loss, but a win here will do them pretty good as they'll host the 13th seed as of it stands right now. And as for Ord, they sit 25th here in the power points at a record of 12-12 on the season. So a win here for Ord pretty much advances their season. A loss here for the Chanticleers here this afternoon will pretty much end their season. So big-time game for both of these teams. A little more on the line for the Ord Chanticleers, who made about the hour and a half so drive down here to Hastings. So good to see some basketball here today. I'll get you the brackets here as they played out. St. Cecilia, they got past their first game over Ravenna, who played a game on last Tuesday against Arcadia Loop City, winning that game 26-21. Then came here to St. Cecilia, ended up getting blown out by the Hawkettes 54-15. And as for Ord, they got past Giltner Harvard, the 2 seed, 58-29. So Ord, actually they're 13-12 on the season. So Ord gets a pretty easy win over Giltner Harvard, as long as the St. Cecilia getting their big win over Ravenna. We'll get you some key statistics here for both teams. I'm going to start off here with the Ord Chanticleers. Leading the way point-wise here for the Chanticleers is Olivia Lang. She averages 13.9 points per game, number 23. So she's the one to look out for Hastings St. Cecilia. She is their main go-to, as she gets about 3 to 4 offense and defensive rebound, or actually 6.5 rebounds per game, on both boards. And as for St. Cecilia, a few off for them as well. Leading the way is Avery Kissinger. She averages 11.1 points per ball game, almost 5 rebounds per game, and 3 assists per game as well for the Hawkettes. Nathan Krekak averages 10.7 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game. So kind of a mixed bag here for both teams, as both teams like to grab the offense and defensive boards. So it's going to be one of those games where whoever gets the offense and defensive boards the most, I think, in this ball game, is going to come out a winner. And if you're Ord, you have a lot to play for here this afternoon as your season's on the line, and get a chance to advance to a district final, which I believe is next Friday, if memory serves me correctly. The district final will be held, weather permitting. It's February in Nebraska. Weather permitting, next Friday will be the district finals held at the higher seeds place. So, and then after that, the following Wednesday is state tournament time. Pinnacle Bank Arena and the Devaney Center going to be full of action as girls state basketball get underway, while the boys district final or sub-districts get started next week, and their district final is the week of girls state basketball and then boys state. So it's a kind of a busy road here for all these teams, and for us radio people. It's going to be very, very busy here the next 2 or 3 weeks as we get settled in here for the final games of the winter sports season, as some spring sports seasons are already getting underway as well. We got baseball going and softball as well as at the college level. Soon high school baseball will be going here pretty soon. So busy couple of weeks here for us, but that's what we bring here at Extreme Sports, and we're glad to have you with us. We'll come back. We'll get you the starting lineups and the play-by-play here on Extreme Sports 2.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Welcome back inside Chapman Gymnasium. Marcus Metcalf here with you. I'll get you the starting lineups here. First off, for the Orange Chanticleers, and it looks just like this. Starting at the guard position, a senior, number 5, Addison Stedham. At the other guard position, number 21, a junior, Ellie Jess. Starting at the other guard position, number 23, Olivia Lang. Number 24, a senior, Jamie Vavra, a forward. And the other forward, a senior, number 25, Lillian Shoemaker. And now for the Hastings St. Cecilia Hawkettes. Same starting 5 that Coach Barron has done all year long in this season. Started off with a sophomore, number 3, Aspen Anderson. Another guard, number 4, a senior, Avery Kissinger. Number 5, a senior guard, Emery Vargas. Number 10, a center, a junior, Ava Wiles. And rounding out for the Hawkettes, a senior, number 11 guard, Nathan Kreekak. Those are your starting lineups. We'll come back, play-by-play for a C27 Sub-District Championship on the line here and exclusively here on Extreme Sports 2.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building. Handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
Five Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
Playing the national anthem here on Extreme Sports. Getting ready to set for some basketball here this afternoon inside the Chapman Gymnasium. As both teams are getting ready to set for some starting lineups here. As Ord is going to come into town with a record of 13 and 12 on the season. Like I said, they got that win earlier in the tournament over Giltner Harvard back on Tuesday, a 58-29 win. And for St. Cecilia, a win over Ravenna, who got past Arcadia Loop City in their first round game, as St. Cecilia was able to get the win 54-15 over the Blue Jays. So Hastings St. Cecilia being the top seed, they're able to host this game here this afternoon. Like I said, this game was supposed to be played on Thursday, but due to snow, they decided to, and wisely, move this game to Saturday, so it gives an extra chance to teams to prep and get healthy. As both teams are ready to go, Ord going to be wearing, they're all reds. They're all red tops, red pants trimmed in black, and white numerals and letters. And as for St. Cecilia, the traditional St. Cecilia colors, white tops, white pants trimmed in blue, blue numerals, and blue letters. So typical starting five here for Coach Greg Barron, as he's going to ready to take his Hawkettes, hopefully, to another district final and possibly another state championship berth like St. Cecilia does. You see all these banners hanging in this gymnasium, and you're thinking, my goodness, how many state championships have they won? They've won quite a few, ladies and gentlemen, all across all sports, especially in basketball, especially here pretty recently and back into the 70s and 80s. And then for boys state basketball as well in the early 2000s, or mid-2000s, I should say, as we're getting ready to play some district or sub-district final basketball, as final preparations are being ready here for both teams, as the refs are getting ready, getting the okay from each other. We're set for some basketball here. There's a tip, and it's going to control by the Chanticleers. That's going to be Seven with it. Seven going up top here, going over here to Shoemaker. Shoemaker with the ball, and they'll get it over here to Jess on the left side. Now swinging it back over the left side. That's going to be Stedham. Stedham now with it. Now gets it back up top here to the left side to Lang. Lang now with it, far left side. Now going to get over top here to Shoemaker. Shoemaker now over here to Stedham with it. Stedham with it. Now swings back over to the right side. Now come back towards the middle, and that's going to be Lang. She puts a shot up. That's going to be off the iron. No good. Rebound by St. Cecilia. Avery Kissinger with the ball. Now bring up first possession here for the Hawkettes here this afternoon. Ord playing a 1-2-2 zone. That's going to be a three ball here from Vargas. That's going to be off the iron. No good. Going to be picked up here by St. Cecilia near the half-court line. St. Cecilia with it. Kissinger now over here to Creekak. Creekak now with the top of the key. Now over there to Vargas. Now swinging over here left side, and that's going to be Anderson. Anderson now gets it over here to Kissinger. Now top of the key. That's going to be Anderson. Now swinging it back over here to Kissinger for three. Good! Avery Kissinger with the first bucket of the ball game. Put the Hawkettes up 3-0. Ord now with their second possession of the ball game. Coming up with it. That's going to be Stetham with it. Top of the key. Gets it, trying to get down under low. That's going to be intercepted. First turnover of the ball game for Ord. A St. Cecilia with it going the other way. Going to reset their offense here. Going to get it inside to the Kissinger. Now swing it back out left side here. That's going to be over here to Vargas. Vargas now with it. Now over here to Aspen Anderson. Now gets it back down low. Looking underneath. Gets it off. That's to Kreekak, and she is going to put it up and in. Nathan Kreekak with her first bucket. 5-0 lead for St. Cecilia early. 6:13 remaining here in the first quarter. Ord with it. That's Lang. Nope, that's going to be Jess with it. Set up there for Jess with the screen. Now hands it back off. Now back in the corner is Shoemaker. Now gives it back outside here to Lang. Lang with it. Still dribbling. Being guarded there by Vargas. Now gets it inside. That's going to be to Vavra, and that's going to be a foul on the floor. They're going to call that on Nathan Kreekak. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team's first. Foul on the floor. No shot. Ord will get the ball underneath their own basket. Still waiting to get it in. They do. That's going to be a shot up by Lang. That's going to be off the iron. No good. St. Cecilia with the rebound. St. Cecilia with it. That's going to be Kissinger. Kissinger with it. Now gets it back up top here to Anderson. Swing it over to the left side to Emery Vargas. Vargas now gets it into Kissinger. Now he's going to go back up top. Going to find the lane for Emery Vargas. Off the iron. No good. Rebounded there by Ord. Ord now going the other way. That's Addison Stetham with it. Addison with it. Now top of the key is Ord. Now going to the right side. That's going to be Shoemaker. Shoemaker with it. Now going back over here to Lang. As the student section is trying to get into the heads of the Ord Chanticleers. Shoemaker with it. Going to drive up. Denied by the rim. It's going to be no good. Layup's no good. Rebound comes to St. Cecilia. Ord going to try and trap here at midcourt, and they do, but they're going to get called for the foul. That's going to go on Olivia Lang. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team's first of the quarter. 5-0. St. Cecilia with the lead. 5:02 remaining here in the first quarter. As it's going to be Kreekak doing the inbounding for St. Cecilia. And she does. She gets it over here to Aspen Anderson. Now going to pass it over here to Emery Vargas. She's going to reset the offense here. Picks up her dribble. Now gets it off here to Aspen Anderson. That ball is going to get tipped out of bounds. It's going to be staying with St. Cecilia. That was Jess knocking the ball away. But still going to be St. Cecilia ball in front of the Ord bench. It's going to be Kreekak again doing the inbounding, and she does. Gets it over here to Emery Vargas. Now working right side. That's going to be Aspen Anderson. Now working here left side. That's going to be Kissinger for three. That's going to be short, no good. Rebound by Ord. Ord now with it. That's Lang with it. Going the other way. Gets it down underneath here to Shoemaker. Good. Lillian Shoemaker with the first bucket of the game for the Chanticleers, and the Chanticleers are on the board. 4:30 remaining. 5-2 is your score. St. Cecilia with it. Working out now top of the key is Emery Vargas. Vargas with it. Now go over here to Kissinger. Now trying to look underneath for Avia Wiles. She puts it in good. Wiles with it. 7-2 now. St. Cecilia with the lead. Ord with it. That's going to be Lang with it. Lang still being guard. Gets underneath the Shoemaker again. Puts it off the backboard. No good. Rebound by St. Cecilia. Hawkettes now going the other way, and that's going to be Vargas. Vargas with it. Now gets it here. Now it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Olivia Lang. She's going to try and take it the other way. Tries to draw contact, and she does. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be called on Anderson. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team second. As Olivia Lang's going to go to the line for Ord. 2 shots here. First point of the ball game there for Lang. She'll have one more. Subs coming to the ball game. That's going to be Molly Klimek coming in the ball game. Lang with it. Put second one up there. Off the back iron, no good. Picked up by here St. Cecilia. Hawkettes with it. That's going to be Kissinger. Kissinger top of the key. Now gets it over here to Vargas. Vargas now back up top here to Kissinger. Kissinger looking underneath. Nothing there. Swings over here to the left side. Nathan Kreekak. Kreekak now hands it off over here to Vargas, and that ball is denied. Gets it out. Almost get called with a walk. Didn't get it, as that ball is going to be slapped out of Kissinger's hand, but they're going to call for a foul. It's going to be a foul on Ord. It's going to go on Ella Jess. That's going to be her first personal foul, team second. Get underneath here to Avery Kissinger underneath. She does get it in. She's going to hand it up top here to Emery Vargas. Now up top is Vargas still. She's still with it, waiting to run her offense, and she does. Gets it down to the corner, and that's going to be Wiles. A little Daly's in the ball game now. Daly now with it, top of the key. Still up top. Now going to swing it back over to the right side to Nathan Kreekak. Kreekak going to try and drive it. Nobody there. It's going to be a turnover on St. Cecilia. For the key, now hands it over here to Molly Clement. Gets it down underneath. Nice look there to Jamie Vavra, and that's going to be good. Nice give and go there for the Chanticleers. Now it's a 7-5 ball game. Kissinger, or no, so that's Daly with it, and that's going to be over here now to Kissinger up top of the key. Now works over here left side to Emery Vargas. Now work down underneath to Wiles. Wiles going to try and flow back up top, and she does. Now gets over here to Vargas left side. Now swings it back over here to Kreekak. Now to Daly. Back over here to Kreekak, top of the key. Daly hands it off now to Avery Kissinger. Avery Kissinger for three, off the iron, no good. Rebounded there by St. Cecilia. Offensive rebound. St. Cecilia now reset the offense. Shot clock resets. Now gets it down underneath. Gets it down over here to Ava Wiles. That's going to be off the board, no good. Rebound there by Ord, going the other way. 3-pointer here for Ord. That's going to be off the iron, no good. And that was Leah Zenger in the ball game, but this is going to be brought down here by St. Cecilia. Zenger almost steals it, and she does. And now picked up here by St. Cecilia. Now it's going to be driving there is Avery Kissinger. She's going to hack on the play. Kissinger going to drew contact. It's going to be a foul on Vavra. That's going to be her first personal foul. Third team foul for the Chanticleers. It's going to be Avery Kissinger going to the line for the Hawkettes. First shot up there is up there and good. Mass subs coming in here for Ord. As we're waiting for subs to go forward, and they do. Kissinger, second free throw. Takes two dribbles. Second one is up there, and it's good. 2 for 2 that time for Avery Kissinger. 9-5 is your score. Ord now with it going the other way. That's going to be Lang with it. Gets it up, puts up, off the iron, no good. Rebound here by St. Cecilia. St. Cecilia going the other way. It's Lil Daly. Now gets it up top here to Emery Vargas. Vargas now with it. Goes over here to Kerrigan Vargas. Vargas into the ball game for the first time here today. Gets it over here to Emery. Gets it underneath to Kerrigan, and she's denied, but picked up here by St. Cecilia. Emery's now with it. Now goes over here to left side. That's Avery Kissinger. Now up top here to Lil Daly. Now swing it back over here to Kerrigan Vargas. Now to Lil Daly. Daly's looking for something. Nothing there. Gets over here to finally Kerrigan Vargas. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Is in the far corner. That's going to be Emery Vargas for 3. Off the iron. No good. Picked up here by Ord. 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 9-5. Ord with it. That's going to be Shoemaker with the ball. Shoemaker now looking underneath, and she does. She's going to find Vavra with it. She puts it up off the iron. No, it's going to be good. Vavra with her second bucket of the ball game. That's 4 for her. 9-7. St. Cecilia with it. Can take the last shot here of this first quarter. Lil Daly with it. Then up here to Avery Kissinger. She's going to try and swing it back around. Emery Vargas. Vargas still with it. Kerrigan now gets off to her sister Kerrigan. That's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll still stay with St. Cecilia. Only 0.2 or 0.2 of a second difference between the shot and game clock. So pretty much last chance opportunity here for St. Cecilia to put the final shot. Gets it in here to Emery Vargas. Ball almost stolen. Gets over here to Lillian Daly. Now gets it over here to Kerrigan Vargas. Now over here to Lily Daly. 2 seconds. 1 second. Going to get it off here for Avery Kissinger for 3. He's going to be off the iron. No good. That's how the first quarter is going to end. What a run here by Ord to cut it to 2. here within the first quarter. Your score is St. Cecilia 9, Ord 7, as you're listening to C27 Subdistrict Final here on Extreme Sports 2.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Thanks, Patty. Marcus Metcalf, Gene Shaw back here with you inside the Chapman Gymnasium. C27 Subdistrict Final as the Hawkettes lead the Ord Chanticleers after one period of play, 9-7. As both teams are now coming out of their respective huddles to get set for the second quarter. Alternating possession will go to St. Cecilia. Fresh 8 minutes, 9-7. St. Cecilia with the lead. Leading the way so far is Avery Kissinger with 5 points in the ball game. St. Cecilia is going to get the ball in, and they do. It's going to be Avery Kissinger with it. Now working right side, and get off to Emery. Now back to her sister Avery, now looking underneath. That's going to be Ava Wiles. Wiles underneath, and she's going to get hacked on the play. And that's going to be a foul on Lang. That's going to be her second personal foul. First team foul here of the second quarter here for the Chanticleers. First shot up there for Aspen Anderson's up there and good. No, excuse me, that was Ava Wiles. Excuse me, Ava Wiles with her first point in the second quarter. As we're waiting for clarification here, and we do. Second shot is up there from Wiles, is good. 11-7. St. Cecilia with the lead. Ball's going to be nearly intercepted. Going to be out of bounds on St. Cecilia. Ord basketball in front of the St. Cecilia bench. Ord get it in, and they do. As that's going to be Setham with it. Still with it. Now swings it back over there to the left side, and that's going to be Jess. Now double teamed. Now down underneath. That's Shoemaker. Shoemaker put it off the backboard. No good, but rebounded by Ord. Picked up by Setham here in the far corner and does. Nice save. Now gets it back out to Shoemaker. Now up top for three. That's going to be Rieksek with it, but another offensive rebound for Ord as the ball is going to be on the floor, but we're going to get a push here on St. Cecilia. St. Cecilia get called with foul, and that's going to be on Wiles. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team's first of the second quarter here for the Hawkettes. Ord with it. They do get it in. That's going to be Shoemaker. Shoemaker now throwing it back up top, and it's going to be saved, but it's going to be picked up here by St. Cecilia. St. Cecilia with it, going the other way. Almost all ball, but nope, they're going to get called for a foul here. That's going to go on Ord. And that's going to be on Gentry Rieksek. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team second here of the second quarter. Aspen Anderson up there with it for the first free throw. It's going to be off the iron. No good. Substitutions coming in here now for Ord. Anderson, second free throw on the way. It's going to be up there, and that one's good. 1 for 2 that time for Aspen Anderson. Ord now with it. Going over here the other way. It's Shoemaker over here to Zenger with it. Being tied up here by St. Cecilia, and that's going to be a jump ball in favor of Ord. Ord now with it in front of the St. Cecilia bench. Gets the ball in, and they do. Rieksek now with it for Ord. Working over here left side. That's going to be to DeRizo. And DeRizo puts up a shot. It's going to be off the iron. No good. Ball still battled around down there. Picked up here by Ord. Rieksek going to be with it for another three. Off the iron. No good. Picked up here by St. Cecilia. And that's going to be a traveling violation on St. Cecilia. Creekac just took one too many steps. There's going to be a turnover here on St. Cecilia right in front of their own bench. Ord with it. Now going to be underneath the basket. That's going to be Zinger with it. Gets it in. Let's get over here to Shoemaker. Shoemaker with it. Now gets it over here to Resac. Now gets it into Zinger. Zinger looking left side. Now working left side is Vavra. Vavra now going to the lane. Puts off the back of the backboard. No good. Picked up here by St. Cecilia. That's going to be Emery Vargas with it. Now gets over here to Avery Kissinger. Now working up top. Back up here to Vargas. Now going to try to work the right side over here to Aspen Anderson. Now swing it back in towards the middle. That's going to be Kissinger. Kissinger going to try and drive it. Still nothing there. It's going to be put up a three here by Nathan Creekac for three. Got it! Three-pointer, Nathan Creekac. 15-7. Hawkettes with the lead with 6:09 remaining here in the first half. Shoemaker having trouble getting up the floor, and we're going to have a timeout. Timeout, Ord. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. St. Cecilia 15, Ord 7, as you're listening to Sub-District Final here on Extreme Sports 2.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
This is Brad Musburger from VSiN. Listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
No Mike Will here today. Marcus Metcalf with you. Gene Shaw here from the Chapman Gymnasium as the Hawkettes have a 15-7 lead. As the ball is going to be placed down here by Ord underneath their own basket. That's going to be a foul on the play. That's going to be Zinger. She's going to go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Avery Kissinger. That's going to be her first personal foul of the ball game. First shot up there. Be off the iron. It's going to be in. Good. First points of the ball game for Leah. Second one on the way. 3 dribbles. Second one's up there, and that's good. 2 for 2 that time. 15-9. St. Cecilia now with it. St. Cecilia now going over here to Emery Vargas. Vargas now with it. Now working left side, Now going to try and swing it back to the left side again. That's going to be Creekac. Creekac for 3 off the backboard and off the rim, and no good. Picked up here by Ord. Ord now with it. That's going to be Lang with it. Swing over here to the left side. That's Zanger with it. Now working right side. That's going to be Resac. Resac now going top of the key. That's going over here to Zanger. Zanger is going to put up a long 3. That's off the iron. No good. That's going to be picked up. Going to have a foul on the floor first. And it's going to go. Foul's actually going to go on Ord. That's going to be on Resac. That's going to be her second. Team's third. 5:15 remaining here in the second quarter. 15-9 your score. Hawkettes with the lead. St. Cecilia going to throw it in front of their own bench. They do. That's going to be Kissinger. Kissinger with the ball. Kissinger going to wait for the offense to set up, and she does. Now gets it over here to Emery Vargas. Vargas now going to try to work the left side back over here to Kissinger. Kissinger now swing it back up top. Going to swing it back over here to right side, and that's going to be Aspen Anderson. Now over here to Emery Vargas. Now gets it underneath the Creekac as she loses it. That ball's going to go off Creekac, and that's going to be a turnover on St. Cecilia. Ord basketball. Ord with it. Going the other way. Trap here for St. Cecilia, and that ball is going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Ord basketball. Next time out, I'll provide you some first quarter statistics by our main stat man, Gene Shaw. Ord with it. Going to go down here in the corner, and that's Vavra with it. She's still with it. Gets it, hands it off. Almost gets shoved from behind, and that's going to be Jess with it. Now hands it off. Now gets it over here to Vavro for 3. That's going to be not draw iron, but that's going to be an air ball. And that's going to be a block going the other way on St. Cecilia. Actually, it's going to go on Ord. That's going to go on Jets. That's going to be her second. 14th foul. As we're going to have a timeout. St. Cecilia's going to call a timeout. Good timing. I'll provide you some first quarter statistics here as provided to me. In the first quarter, St. Cecilia shot 3 for 10 from 4. That's good for 30%. 2 offensive rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds, 2 turnovers, a steal. For 3-point, they were 1 out of 6, which is good for 17%, and they were 2 for 2 at the free throw line with 0 blocks. As for Ord, they were 3 for 9 from the floor, 33%, 0 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds, only 1 turnover, 2 steals, 0 for 1 from 3, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line for 50%, and no blocks. So that's your first quarter statistics. As 30-second timeout by St. Cecilia now is up. 4:21 remaining here in the first half. As St. Cecilia will inbound it on the opposite side. And they're going to throw it in here from Vargas to Nathan Krekak. Or going to try and come up and press, and they do a half-court trap. St. Cecilia beats it. Gets over here to Vargas. Now gets it inside to Ava Wiles. Puts it up. Good. Ava Wiles with her second bucket. Ord now going the other way. That's going to be another turnover. Turnover again on Ord. St. Cecilia with it. As the whole St. Cecilia student bodies almost seem like here most of the boys basketball team is here today, along with a few others. St. Cecilia with it. That's going to be Vargas. Now going over here to Krekak. Now back over here to Vargas to the right side. Now over here to the right side to Ava Wiles. I'm going to swing it back up top here to Nathan Krekak. Krekak tries to do a pump fake, but hands it off. Over here to Wiles down on the right side. Now gets look underneath. Now is going towards Emery Vargas, but no, that's going to be well wide of the mark. That's going to be a turnover on St. Cecilia. Ord with it. And that's going to be Klimek with it. Gets it up top. Back over here to Klimek now on the right side. Puts up a 2. That's going to be off the iron, no good, but offensive rebound as that ball is going to be a jump ball. As we're going to have a jump ball called, and it's going to be St. Cecilia basketball. St. Cecilia with it going the other way. As that ball is going to be picked up here by Ord. And there's going to be a foul on the play. That's going to go on Nathan Krekak. That's going to be her second. Second foul, third team foul for St. Cecilia. Ord with it. Now working left side. That's Lang with it. Lang with it, getting guarded there by Emery Vargas. Now working right side is Ord. They're going to try and get a shot up, and it's going to be deflected, no good, but picked it up by Ord. And that's going to be Shoemaker with it. She's going to put up a 2, and that's going to count it. 3-point play coming up here for Ord. Now Lillian Shoemaker, that's going to be good. That's going to go on Ava Wiles for the foul. It's going to be her second. Team's fourth. Free throw is up there and it's going to be no good. 17-11. St. Cecilia with it. Now working left side. That's going to be to Vargas. Now gets up top to Little Daly. Now working left side. That's going to be Vargas. Now gets it in. Now back out to Vargas. Top of the key. Now gets it over here to Aspen Anderson. Now over here to Daly. Back to Anderson. Now back left side. That's going to be Vargas for 3. Good. And Emery Vargas with a 3. As that ball is going to be deflected. And that's going to be off Ord. It's going to be St. Cecilia basketball. 2:27 remaining, 20-11 is your score. Hawkettes with the lead. St. Cecilia with it, working left, or working top. Now finally gets it over here to the right side. That's Aspen Anderson. Now top of the key is Lillian Daly. Now work to the right side, and that's going to be Vargas, and she's going to be fouled on the play. It's going to be a foul on Ord, and that's going to go on number 25, Lillian Shoemaker. That's only going to be her first. Team's fifth. But now there's going to be free throws now here for the Hawkettes. That's going to be Vargas. First one rattles around, is going to be no good. Second one on the way from Vargas. Going to be off the iron, no good. 0 for 2 that time for Vargas. Ord with it. Still in their own half court. They finally get it over, and they do. Gets over here to Shoemaker. Shoemaker going to try and drive the lane, and she does, and she gets hacked on the play. That's going to go on Maddie Bauer. That's going to be her first. Team's fifth. First shot on the way from Shoemaker is good. Second one. Now going to be on the way here for Shoemaker. Going to be up there. Going to be off the iron. No good. Bauer with it. 20-12. St. Cecilia with the lead. Lil Daly now with it. Now top of the key. That's going to be Kissinger. That's going to be off the iron. No good. Picked up here by Ord. Going the other way with it is Lang. Lang with it. Being guarded. And she puts it up. Rolls around the iron. No good. Puts her own rebound back up. Now no good again. Picked up here by St. Cecilia. St. Cecilia finally gets out of the trap, and they do. Ball is deflected. Picked up here by St. Cecilia. That's going to be Lil Daly. And that's going to be Kissinger with it. Puts up a three. Going to be off the iron, no good. And that was Anderson. Picked up here by Ord. Minute 15 remaining. 20-12. That's going to be Shoemaker with it. Top of the key. Decides not to shoot it, but decides to hand it off here to Stethem for three. Banks it in. Good. Addison Stethem with it. Her first points of the ball game. 20-15. 5-point game now. Under a minute to go here in the first half in the C27 sub-district. Going to be short, no good. That was going to be Kissinger. Ord with it. Stethem with it. Now gets it up here to Lang. Lang now working top of the key. Key now going to throw the ball away. Turnover on Ord. Shot clock turned off. 34.7 seconds remaining. St. Cecilia with it, and they're going to get it. They're going to take the last shot. Ord still in their zone, kind of like a 2-1-2 zone. As the Ord fans are getting into it here, cheer on their team, down 5, see if they can hold St. Cecilia to no bucket here in the final 19 seconds. Almost get a steal. That's going to be Kissinger. Kissinger with it. That's Avery. Now gets at top of the key. That's Anderson. Anderson now swings it back over here to Vargas. Vargas now working right side. Now puts up left side. That's going to be Kissinger for three. He's going to be well short. She was out of bounds. That was Madison Bauer. She was out of bounds and came back in. The first one touched. That's going to be a turnover on St. Cecilia. Kerrigan Vargas now checks back into the ball game for Avery Kissinger. Coach Barron's now going to press, see if they can't get a shot off. And Ord's not going to take a final shot. And actually, they are. Well short, no good. That's how your first half's going to end. Ord cuts this baby to 5 after being down 7. So it's 20-15 here after the first half of play. We'll get you the first half statistics along with much more here on Extreme Sports.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab 7 South Burlington is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years. And it is more than just another bar and grill. It is a Hastings institution. Do not miss Tijuana Tuesday, an all-you-can-eat taco and nacho buffet. Every Wednesday night is Wing Night, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken, on Friday for the prime rib and seafood buffet, and on Saturday for Bullseye's world-famous prime rib. On Sundays, enjoy the brunch buffet from 10 until 2. For over a quarter of a century, Bullseye's has been your go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Find Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the number one sports station because you make the phones light up.
Back inside Chapman Gymnasium, Marcus Metcalf here with you alongside Gene Shaw. I'll give you some first half statistics here. Start off with the St. Cecilia Hawkettes. The Hawkettes were 6 out of 18 from the floor, which is good for 33%. They had 16 total rebounds, 2 offensive and 14 defensive rebounds. The Hawkettes have 6 turnovers to go with 1 steal. St. Cecilia is 3 out of 11 from three-point range, which is good for 27%. They are 5 for 8 from the free throw, which is good for 63%, and no blocks. As for Ord, the Chanticleers were 5 out of 16. That was good for 31%. They have 14 rebounds, 5 on offense, 9 on defense. They have 4 turnovers, 4 steals. They are 1 for 5 from downtown, which is good for 20%. Free throw line, they are 4 out of 7. at 57%, and no blocks. So that's kind of your first half statistics there for the team total-wise, but I'll give you some individual performance. As Stedham has 3 points in the first half. Olivia Lang with 1 point. Lillian Shoemaker leads all scorers here with 7 points in this ball game. And it's going to be Jamie Barbara with actually 8 points. She's actually the leader in the clubhouse with 8 points. And then as well as Leah Zenger, she has 2 points. She has 2 free throws. As for St. Cecilia, Aspen Anderson has a point. Ingrid Kissinger has 5 with Trey and 2 free throws. Emery Vargas has 3 points in the contest. Ava Wiles has 6 points in the contest. And as long Nathan Krekak has 5 points total. So close game so far, 20-15. We'll come back. We'll bring you second half action of the Class C2 Subdistrict 7 District Final here on Extreme Sports 2.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab 207 is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
Back inside Chapman Gymnasium, Marcus Metcalf here with you alongside Gene Shaw on Extreme Sports 1. Hastings College and Concordia battling for the number 3 spot in the GPAC tournament. Last checked, it was 78-80-69. Now Hastings with the lead. It looks like the Broncos are going to come away with the win, a big win after they got beat up there at Concordia here not too long ago. And so Broncos come back with a huge victory there at home against the Bulldogs. So the Broncos are going to get the number 3 seed, and that's going to drop Concordia down to the number 4 seed. Both teams will host the first round, at least, of the GPAC tournament, I believe, on Wednesday. And then on the guys' side, the Hastings College men, they have their final game of the regular season here soonly after the women's ball game. Broncos need to win this ball game today against Concordia, and then they're going to need a little bit of help as they are 9th in the standings right now, and they need to win over Concordia here today and hope somehow that Doane can go to Midland and get a win there, and that'll elevate the Broncos to the number 8 seed in the tournament, and that means the Broncos will have to go up to Sioux City and play Morningside again for the 3rd time this year. We're getting ready to get set for second half action here on Extreme Sports 2 between Ord and St. Cecilia. Waiting for the clock to finally run down, and got to follow procedures here. And they do, as both teams are sitting here ready to go, and they finally stop the clock. Now they're going to get it reset. There we go. 8 minutes, 35 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go. Ord's going to get the ball to start the second half. Ord with it, and that's going to be Shoemaker. Shoemaker now top of the key, now getting it up over here to Stephan. Stephan now with it, now working right side. St. Cecilia still in their man-to-man defense. That's going to be battle on the floor. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be in favor of St. Cecilia. 16 seconds in, we already had a jump ball. 20-15 is your score. Hawkettes with it. That's Kissinger. Kissinger now in the far left corner. Gets it back out, and they finally do. Gets over here to Vargas. Vargas now working top of the key. Now hands it off. Now backs it over here to Kissinger in the far corner. Now gets trying to find Ava Wiles, and that gets deflected. turnover on St. Cecilia, and then Ord gets it right back as Kissinger steals the ball right back. Vargas with it. Now still with it. That's going to be left side. Now that's going to be Anderson. Now top of the key is Kreekak. Now over here to Vargas. Now working right side is Wiles. Wiles still caught in the corner. Finally gets it out. She does. Picked up here by Kissinger. Now top of the key. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hits it into Kissinger. Kissinger going to try and drive it. Off the iron. No good. Picked up here by Ord. Now is going to be Bever with it. Ord going the other way. Now with it is going to be Lang. Lang with it, going to try and drive the lane. Nice move. Good. Olivia Lang. Drives it to the lane and puts it up and good. So it's 20-17 now. Hawkettes now with a 3-point lead. St. Cecilia with it. That's gonna be Kreekak. Now all going to be top of the key is going to be Vargas. Now Kreekak. Now to Kissinger. Kissinger tried about putting out a 3. She decides not to. Now gets it over here to the right side. That's going to be over here down here to Ava Wiles. Wiles now caught down in the corner. A trap here from Ord, and she throws the ball away. Ord with it. Now intercepted again by St. Cecilia. As we're going to have a foul on the play. And that's going to go on Jess. That's going to be her third. Final now from Lynn Farrell Arena. Hastings College defeats Concordia 81-71. So now the Broncos will get the number 3 seed in the Great Plains Athletic Conference Women's Tournament. That drops Concordia to the number 4 seed. St. Cecilia with the ball here at Chapman Gym. Here we go left side. Now swinging back over here to the right. Now swinging back left. That's going to be over here to Kissinger. Now top of the key is Kreekak. Now working right side. That's going to be Anderson. That ball's going to be tipped. St. Cecilia with it. Now it's going to be Anderson. Anderson with it. Kissinger now put the long 3. Good. Kissinger with the 3. 23-17 is going to be a turnover. That's going to be Kreekak. Puts it up and good. 25-17 now. Now stolen here by Kreekak again. Now going to go up with it again. Good. Timeout now, Ord. Big run here. 7-0 run here from Hastings St. Cecilia. They lead 20-17. We'll take one with them. Hawkettes with the lead here in the C27 Sub-District Final.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Thank you, Mr. Mahomes. Marcus Metcalf, Team Shaw back here with you. Ord with the ball, getting out of their own baseline behind the trap, and they break it. Ord with it going the other way. Falls down. That's going to be a turnover here on Ord. St. Cecilia with it. Going up top of the key, that's going to be Anderson. Anderson with it. Anderson looking for someone. No one there. Finally gets off the Kreekak. Now working left side. Gets it over here to... That's going to be Avery Kissinger. She puts it up and good. Kissinger with 5 points here in the third quarter. 29-17. She's got 10 in the ball game. That's going to be turnover now on Ord. Going the other way is Kreekak. She puts it up and good. Another timeout. Full timeout. We'll take one with them. 31-17. St. Cecilia with the lead. We'll be back with more coverage of high school basketball here on Extreme Sports.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Back inside Chapman Gymnasium, Marcus Metcalf, James Shaw with you. 4:15 remaining here in the third quarter as the Hawkettes lead by 14, 31-17, and Oregon going to get the ball underneath St. Cecilia's basket, and that's going to be a steal there for St. Cecilia, and that's going to be Vargas. St. Cecilia now going to try and go back to work. St. Cecilia with it, that's going to be top of the key. That's going to be over here to Kreekak, now working right side, and that's over here to Kissinger. Kissinger dice dip and go, and that's going to be too strong. No good. Ord basketball. Ord now with it, going the other way. It's Lang. Lang now going to try and set up the top of the key here on her offense. Still waiting for a screen. DeRiso now getting the screen, now hands it off here to Shoemaker. Shoemaker off the iron, no good. Now gets over here to Kister on the fast break. She's going to try and drive it. Nothing there. Now gets out to Wiles. Now top of the key. That's going to be Emery Vargas. Good. Emery Vargas with the three. 34-17. The Hawkettes with the lead. We're going to foul on the play. And that's going to be on Emery Vargas. That's going to be only her first. Team's first here in the third quarter. Ord will get the throw in, and they do. That's Lang who gets it in here to DeRiso in it with the ball. Now gives it back over here to Lang. Lang going to put up a long three. Going to be off the iron, no good, but nice rebound there by Ord, by Vavra, and that's going to be tipped and out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Ord. Ord going to our left. Ord now getting underneath their own basket. Finally they get it in. It's going to be deflected. It's going to be a turnover. It's going to be the other way for St. Cecilia. Gets over here to Avery Kister on the fast break. And that's going to be a foul on Ord. That's going to go on Favre. That's going to be her second personal foul. Second team foul. First shot up there from Kissinger is going to be off the iron, no good. Second shot. Getting ready to come on the way for Avery Kissinger. Second one is up there. Off the iron, no good. And that's going to go off Ord. That's going to be St. Cecilia ball. So a second chance opportunity here for St. Cecilia. As we're getting clarification, we finally do. Kissinger going to do the throw-in here for St. Cecilia. Gets it back up top, and she finally does. Gets over here to Kreekak. Kreekak now working top key. Now working over the right side, going down here to Ava Wiles. Wiles on up top of the key, looking for Daly. She does, but gets it back over here to Kreekak. Kreekak working baseline. Gets near the baseline to go up for 4-3 here for Kissinger. Got it! Avery Kissinger with her 8th point of this third quarter. 37-17. Hawkettes are up 20. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds, but still going to be with Ord. Sub coming in here for St. Cecilia, and that's going to be Jonna Rodriguez, the junior, 5'11" junior. Ord with it underneath their own basket. Gets it in the Shoemaker, and she puts one off the backboard, no good. Brought down here by Rodriguez for St. Cecilia, now going the other way. St. Cecilia with it now working to the right side is Kissinger. Kissinger going to drive it. Nope, she's going to swing back out here to Daly. Daly's going to put up a three. That's going to be well off the mark, no good, but rebounded by Kissinger. Doesn't reset the clock, and now Coach Greg Barrett's going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. 2:19 remaining. St. Cecilia 37, Ord 17, as you're listening to Sub-District Basketball Final here on Extreme Sports.
Five Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
This is Brad Musburger. You're listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
Marcus Metcalf, Gene Shaw back with you here inside the Chapman Gymnasium. 37-17, the Hawkettes with the lead. 2:19 remaining here in the third quarter. A district final berth is on the line here this afternoon. St. Cecilia will inbound in front of their own bench, and they do. Now it's going to be Emery Vargas. Vargas going to try and do a spin move. She gets it back. Now picks up her dribble, trying to look for Kreekak, but nothing there. Gets it off to Kissinger. Now get over here to Lil Daly, down to 7 on the clock. Gets it in underneath to Rodriguez. She puts it off the iron, no good. Rebounded here by Ord. Ord now going the other way. Ord with it, and that's going to be Zenger with it. Still driving, but she loses it. Lil Daly gets the steal. Going the other way. That's going to be Vargas. Vargas with it, now working right side. Go over here to Kreekak. Kreekak going to try and drive the middle, and she does. She gets hacked on the play, and that's going to be 2 shots here for Kreekak, and that foul's going to go. That's going to go Molly Clemick. That's going to be her first team foul. First one up there for Kreekak is going to be up there and no good. Before coming out of timeout, St. Cecilia was 7 out of 10 from the floor. So a great way to start the third quarter if you're a Hawkette. Second shot up there for Nathan Kreekak is up there and good. 38-17. 1 out of 2 that time for Kreekak. Or now going the other way. It's going to be off the iron, no good. That's going to be Teresa with it. Puts it up again, no good. Going the other way is St. Cecilia. Kreekak driving the other length of the court, good. Kreekak with another bucket. 40-17 now. St. Cecilia with the lead. Teresa with it. She's going to put up a 3. Oh, in and out, no good. That's going to be a hold on St. Cecilia. Yep. That's going to go on Wiles. That's going to be her third personal. Second team foul against the Hawkettes. But Ord gets the basketball underneath their own basket. With it. Still waiting, and they finally get it in, and they do. Ord with it, and that's going to be Jess with it. Still looking. Finally gets out. That's going to be a 3 ball here from Zinger. It's going to be off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound there by Ava Wiles. Finally hands off to Avery Kissinger. They're going to try and set up a trap. St. Cecilia breaks it. Kreekak can try and drive it. She had a layup, but decided not to take it. Gets over here to Lil Daly. She decides to try to put it up, and she's hacked on the play, but it's going to be on the floor. On the floor. And that's going to go on Zinger. That's going to be her first. Only the 14th foul of the contest. St. Cecilia with it underneath their own basket. That's going to be lost. And I thought it was off St. Cecilia, but no, it's going to be off Ord. That's going to be Hawkette basketball. Coming in with it. That's going to be underneath. That's going to be Vargas, and she had a layup and decided not to take it again. He gets knocked out of play again. Still going to be St. Cecilia basketball. Only 3 seconds have gone off the shot clock. Finally get one in, and that ball's going to go off St. Cecilia that time. That's going to be a turnover on the Hawkettes. Ord with it. 37 seconds remaining. 3-second difference between the game clock. St. Cecilia going to try and trap. Almost worked to perfection. Ord gets it. That's going to be top of the key. That's going to be DeRissa with it. And that's going to be a kick. We're going to call kick ball. It's going to stay with Ord. Subs coming in. That's Lily Daly into the ball game now. She's going to come in for Avery Kissinger. Going to get it in. They finally do. That's going to be Zanger with it. Top of the key now for Ord. Now working down underneath, and that's going to be a ball battle on the floor. That's going to be a turnover on Ord. Now St. Cecilia going the other way. That's going to be Kerrigan Vargas. Vargas going to drive it. And that's going to be a foul on the shot, and that's going to go on Jess. That's going to be only her first. It's going to be her fourth, actually. As we got some substitutions that weren't supposed to go out yet. As we're going to have a couple free throws here for Kerrigan Vargas. She puts that one up and good. First point of the ball game for Kerrigan. 41-17. Second one. Up there on the way. Off the iron, no good. Down to 3 seconds. Orr's going to take the last shot. Gets deflected. Still going to be deflected. It's going to be the final play of the third quarter. St. Cecilia increased their lead. They're up by 24. 41-17. The district championship game on the line. And the Hawkettes are looking well on their way right now as they lead by 24. 41-17. Hawkettes with the lead as you're listening to Sub-District Final Basketball here on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Back inside Chapman Gymnasium, Marcus Metcalf. Gene Shaw with you. Here is down to the final quarter here in this C2-7 sub-district final between Ord and St. Cecilia. Ord's going to get one last crack, see if they can cut with this 24-point lead that St. Cecilia has. Ord with it. Zanger with it. Now gets over here to the right side. That's going to be DeRisso. DeRisso with it. Now swing back over here to Shoemaker. Shoemaker with it. Now hands it back off. That's going to be over here to Lang for three. Off the back iron, no good. That's going to be a block. Blocking call is going to be called on Nathan Krekak. Going to the line is going to be Olivia Lang. First free throw on the way. It's going to be off the back iron, no good. Lang will get one more. Second one on the way. It's going to be off the iron, no good. 0 for 2 that time. St. Cecilia now going the other way. That's going to be Vargas. Now going to hand it off here. Top of the key. On the right side is Krekak. Krekak now working right side. Now we're going to work middle is Kissinger, and she's going to get hacked going to the lane. That's going to be two. 2 shots here for Avery Kissinger. It's going to go on Setham here. That's going to be her first. First shot is up there from Kissinger is going to be good. Second one on the way is going to rattle around, no good. 42-17. Going the other way is Ord, and that's going to be deflected, but it's going to go off Ord. St. Cecilia now have the basketball, but in Ord side of the court, and Ord's going to press here. Backcourt now. Going to try and make the press. St. Cecilia does, and they do. That ball's going to get deflected, and that's going to go off Ord, but it's going to stay with St. Cecilia. St. Cecilia's going to have it on their own baseline. Hawkettes with it. Going to get it in, and they do. That's going to be Vargas. Now gets it in here to Kissinger. Kissinger now working with it. That ball was kicked, I thought, and it is. That ball's going to stay here to St. Cecilia. Sub coming in now for Ord. St. Cecilia now again underneath their own basket. Now gets inside to Kreekak. She finally puts it off the iron and off their backboard, and good. First points of the quarter for Nathan Kreekak. Turnover here now on Ord. St. Cecilia with it. That's going to be Vargas. Vargas is going to try and put it up there and rolls around and in. But halfway around the rim, and she finally got that thing to go. St. Cecilia now going to press again and get a half-court trap. Ord breaks it. That's going to be a jumper for Darisso. That's going to be off the iron, no good. Picked up here by Kissinger. Kissinger with it. Getting trapped up here near half-court, but breaks it. St. Cecilia with it. That's going to be over here to Kissinger. Kissinger gets it underneath to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets blocked. Gets it up top here now here to Anderson. Anderson still with it. Now gets over here to Kissinger. Kissinger's going to try and put up a three. That's going to be short. No good. Rebounded here by Ord, and that's going to be Lang with it. She hands it up here to Darisso near the front court. Darisso going to try and drive the lane. Sides it back out of it. Gets it up here to Lang. Lang here working left side. That's going to be for a three. That's going to be off the back iron. No good. St. Cecilia with it. 5:35 remaining. Here in the fourth quarter, Hawkettes lead by 29. Coach Greg Barron's going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. 46-17 as the Hawkettes are well in control.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 on West to support all area student athletes.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Back out of timeout here. Hastings St. Cecilia with the ball, 46-17. The Hawkettes with the lead. Hawkettes now with it right in front of their own bench. Gets it over here to Ava Wiles down on the low block. Swings it back out. Get back in the. That's gonna be Vargas. Vargas finally gets out to Kreekak. Kreekak almost gets deflected. Kreekak now back with it, top of the key. Kreekak now going to try and drive it. Now trying to hand it off. Oh, good look to Ava Wiles. That's going to be no shot clock violation because the ball was already possessed. Ord with it. Keep playing. That's going to be a three-pointer here for Vavra for three. Off the front of the iron, no good. And that's going to go off St. Cecilia. That's going to be Ord basketball. As we're going to have 4:53 remaining. As it's going to have Ord throwing it underneath their own basket, and that ball's going to be deflected, and it's going to be a turnover. St. Cecilia with it. Going the other way. Kreekak now working top of the key. Hands it over there to Aspen Anderson. Now over here to Kissinger. Kissinger now working left side. Kreekak can try and work baseline, and she does. She has an easy layup, but misses. No good. And she gets her own rebound, and that's going to be good. 48-17 now. St. Cecilia with the lead. That's going to be a timeout on the floor. We'll stay right here. Ord calls a timeout. I'll provide you some third quarter statistics here as I just received them. I'll start with St. Cecilia. St. Cecilia is 8 for 12 from the floor. They're shooting 67% from the floor in that third quarter. They have 1 offensive rebound, 5 defensive rebounds, so a total of 6. Only 1 turnover. They had 10 steals in that third quarter alone. 3 points, they were 3 out of 4. 75%. 2 out of 6 from the free throw line is good for 33%. As for Ord, they were 1 for 6 from the free throw line, as they were 1 for 6, 17%. Rebounds, they have 6 rebounds, 2 on offense, 4 on defense, 10 turnovers, 2 steals. They're 0-3 from downtown. No free throws in that third quarter, and no blocks. So that's your third quarter statistics provided to me today by Gene Shaw. Like I said, I mentioned earlier, the Hastings College Broncos with a big win today, so that moves the Broncos to the number 3 seed in the GPAC tournament, drops Concordia down to the 4 spot. And the men are going to get underway here pretty soon, if not underway already. Men have to win today to beat Concordia, and they got to hope Doane upsets Midland, and the Broncos will get that 8th and final spot, and they'll have to go up to Sioux City and play Morningside for the 3rd time this year. Back to action here in the C27 sub-district final between St. Cecilia and Ord. St. Cecilia gets the turnover here. It's going to go the other way. That's Vargas. Now it's going to go over here to Anderson. Anderson tries to find Ava Wiles. She gets deflected, still trying to find someone. She finally does. Gets back out here to Anderson. Now back up top here to Vargas. Now working right side is Kissinger. Kissinger with it. Kissinger working now up top of the key. That's going to be Vargas. Vargas now over here to Lil Daly. Now Kissinger with it. Now gets it over here to the right side. That's going to be Daly again, down to 3 on the shot clock. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get a shot off, and they do. And that's Anderson. She buries it for 2. That's a bucket. That's our first bucket of the contest here for St. Cecilia. 50-17. St. Cecilia with the lead. Ord with it, driving the other way, and that's going to be Jess. That's going to be good. Nice work there for Jess. 50-19. St. Cecilia with it, 3 minutes to go. Up 31. St. Cecilia with it. They're going to try and drive, waste some clock. As it's going to be a foul here on Jess. That's going to be her 5th. That's her 5th. She's done, but mass subs anyway for Ord. Get some players and don't get in very often. It's nice to see. Get them some action here in the sub-district final. Why not? Daly going to do... No, that's not Daly. That is Daly going to be underneath. That's going to be over here to Anderson. Anderson tries to drive it. Nothing there. Now gets back up top here to Vargas. Vargas going to try and drive it. He gets blocked to be no good, and that's going to be off of St. Cecilia, and that's going to be Ord basketball. Ord with it. Going the other way. Rasak. Going to be Chatfield with it for Ord. Some fresh faces in the ball games. Steetham with it. That's going to be a 2. That's going to be good. Steetham with it. Nice shot there from Steetham. That's going to be 50-21 now. Nice shot by Addison. St. Cecilia with it. Daly now working, going to try and work right side. They're finally going to get it off here. They're going to get the Sydney Head. They do, and they finally get over here to Emery Vargas. Now Head back with it. Head now go over here to Lily Daly. Daly going to hand it off here, and she does. She gets over here to Anderson. Daly now for 3 in the corner. It's going to be short, no good. Rebound by Ord. Minute 50 remaining. Shoemaker with it for Ord. She gets the assist on that, or not the assist, but she's going to get the roll. It's going to be good. 50-23. Daly now with it, top of the key. Now working right side, going to hit it off here to Anderson. Now Anderson going to hand it off to Vargas. Vargas now is going to just try and waste clock. And it's going to be close to a steal. It's going to be a foul there on Lang. That's only going to be her 3rd. Team's 3rd. More subs coming to the ball game. St. Cecilia with it. Going to be working the left side. That's going to be Head. Head with it. Now we're over here to Lily Daly. Daly with it. Daly can try and drive it. Side's not to. Going to get it off over here to Emerson Kissinger, and she's going to get called for a walk. That was actually Daly going to get called for the walk. 1:03 remaining. St. Cecilia is going to be on their way to another district final next week. I believe next Friday. As the Hawkettes are that far up in the power points, they will host a district final for a chance to go back to Lincoln. Here comes a 3 ball here from Stephen. That's going to be off the iron, no good. And a rebound here by St. Cecilia, 45 seconds remaining here in the ball game. As Daly's with it, being guarded here by Resac. St. Cecilia with it, and that's going to be Anderson. Now working left side, now swinging back over here to the right. That's going to be Emerson Kissinger. Now back over here to Sydney Head. 3 is going to be Aspen Anderson. Nolan, she can kick it back outside for Emerson Kissinger. That's going to be for 3, no good. Last chance here. I think we're going to have more subs coming to the ballgame. Substitutions coming into the ballgame here for Ord. As Ord's going to empty their bench, get everybody some playing time in this district final. Why not? Or sub-district final, I should say. They're with it. That's going to be deflected, and that's going to be a turnover. 50-23. Just one last inbound. All St. Cecilia has to do is get the ball in. And it's going to be Daly. All she's going to do is hold it. Just hold it, and she does. And they're going to hand it off. Still can decide to hand it off and just hold it. That's going to be your final. St. Cecilia, Class C2, Sub-District 7 champions. Again, 50-23 with a big win over Ord here this afternoon. We'll come back. We'll get some final numbers and statistics and possibly a chat with St. Cecilia head coach Greg Barron as you're listening to Sub-District Final Basketball here on Extreme Sports.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years. And it is more than just another bar and grill. It is a Hastings institution. Do not miss Tijuana Tuesday, an all-you-can-eat taco and nacho buffet. Every Wednesday night is Wing Night, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken, on Friday for the prime rib and seafood buffet, and on Saturday for Bullseye's world-famous prime rib. On Sundays, enjoy the brunch buffet from 10 until 2. For over a quarter of a century, Bullseye's has been your go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Find Bullseye's Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
Back inside Chapman Gym, St. Cecilia with the win 50-23 over Ord here this afternoon. I'll give you some statistics here for first in terms of individual numbers. Nathan Kreekak leading the way with 18 points in the ball game. I had her for. Avery Kissinger with 14 points in the ball game. Emery Vargas with 8. Ava Wiles with 6. Aspen Anderson with 3. And Kerrigan Vargas with a point as she made a free throw here in the third quarter. I'll provide you some statistics here for the Ord here in just a little bit. But yeah, what a game or what a job here for St. Cecilia here tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, as they really dominated after especially that second quarter. Going into the third quarter, that third quarter was just all Hawkettes. And so, big run there, especially scoring 21 points here in that third quarter. 21-2 run in that third quarter. That really set things wide open here for St. Cecilia. And so, what a game that is, and what a job for Coach Greg Barron as he sends the other team to a district final. We won't know who they'll play yet, as we got to wait for all the sub-district finals to be played. But I know St. Cecilia, as of right now, they're probably going to be around that 3-4 seed, somewhere in there. So they'll play probably the 14th seed or the 13th seed, whoever it is, next Friday, I believe, in the district final. And then the winner of that, there's no wild card anymore. It's going to be 8 district finals. The 8 winners will go to Lincoln and play for the hardware. So good job here by St. Cecilia here tonight as the crowd's starting to file out, and we're waiting for Coach Barrett to come out of the locker room here. But I know there's a few media people here that want also a chat with them. But all in all, good job here by the Blue Hawks, and not a bad season for Ord, really. I mean, they came to a tough environment. They're in a tough sub-district, going in 13-12. They defeated Goetner Harvard, the number 2 seed, 58-29 on Tuesday. So not a bad performance, really, for Ord as they were able to make the sub-district final, but they just ran into a buzzsaw here today as the Hawkettes were just too much for the Chanticleers. When we come back, I'll get you final statistics for Ord and total team statistics, and hopefully a word or two from Coach Barrett. And we'll bring that to you right after this on Extreme Sports 2.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sundays special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. They can fix your glass in just your car or pickup to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
The key to a thriving community is a good foundation. And for over 75 years, Hastings Federal Credit Union has been building and supporting Hastings and the surrounding areas, providing the support for new cars to keep you on the road, new homes to give you a place to land, or help with whatever life throws your way. With easy access via online banking or our mobile app, it's never been easier to have your financial dreams at your fingertips. Come see us at Hastings Federal Credit Union to start your banking journey today.
Back inside not Linfield Arena, Chapman Gym here on Extreme Sports 2 as St. Cecilia gets the win here today over Ord 50-23, and head coach Greg Barrett joins us for just a few minutes here. And coach, congratulations. I mean, that third quarter run, that really made a big difference, that 21-2 run.
Are we back? Hey, we're here. I was going to say Linfield Arena, this one's a little bit smaller, but it got pretty loud there in the third, like you said. We did a great, what was it, a 3-point game, and we kind of blinked and looked up, it was 31-17. So Nathan did a great job of generating some offense off some steals off of our zone press, and that third quarter, I don't know how many, but we went on quite the run.
Yeah, 21 points he scored here in that third quarter, and that made it 41-17 after the third quarter there, and you only held him to 6 points in that final quarter, and he scored 9.
What you want to see, yeah. And credit to Ord, they did a really good job of keeping us out of the lane in that 3-2 zone, and you couldn't get the ball in the high post easy, and stuff around the rim was tough. Credit to our girls for staying the course and being able to break it open there in the third.
And I thought that trap down here, they did really well too. They tried to trap you here right here at the half court.
Yeah, and we had some of those in the first half. We just didn't quite convert into turnovers. In the second half, those seemed to find the white jerseys instead of going out of bounds. So that made a difference. And when you got a veteran team that's played a lot of basketball, they did a pretty good job of making adjustments, either if it's from the coach or just kind of on the fly on the floor.
I'll give you some statistic here for you. You guys shot 46% from the floor. You guys were 18 for 39 from the floor. You had 28 rebounds total, 23 defensive rebounds, only 10 turnovers. But you had 14 steals in the ball game, and you guys were 6 out of 18 from the three-point line, and you were shooting 50% from the free throw line. You're 8 out of 16. Just kind of your thoughts on that.
The free throw line is one that needs to improve. In the first half, we didn't do a very good job of keeping them off the offensive glass. I think that was kind of the key, the message at halftime. You guys are doing a good job, but now we got to finish plays. In the free throw thing, that needs to improve here as we go on. Hopefully, that's something, just a confidence thing we'll improve on. But, yeah, other than that, I think we did a great job the second half of kind of taking control of the game, I guess I'd say, in the third quarter.
Nathan Kreekak lead the way for you. She had 18 points in the ball game, and Avery Kissinger followed up with 14 points. Those two have just played terrific basketball all year long.
Yeah, between those two, and then you throw in Emery Vargas, who our third senior, who – a lot of nights she guarded the other team's 15-point-a-game score. And I don't know what 23 got, but Emory did a great job on her. So, that's been quite the threesome for us, and that's been a group we've really relied on heavily and we can trust. So, really proud of those guys, and like we kind of told them, we got one more game. After all these practices and walkthroughs, we got one more game to reach our goal.
Yeah, you held them to no player on that Ord squad scored 10 points. The leading scorer was 9. That was Shoemaker, number 25. He held Lang to only 3 points in that contest.
Yeah, and that was kind of the focal point. And Emory, obviously it's team defense, but Emory does a great job of really being a pest and really making things difficult. We knew as they were going to go as number 23 went, I don't know, she's 14, 15 points a game.
Yep.
But, just to hold her to 3, that was one of our goals, and obviously Emory did a great job.
Yeah, and then, of course, you had a couple other girls score for you. Emory had 8 for you. You had Ava score 6 for you. 4 of them came in that second quarter. Aspen Anderson scored 3, and then Kerrigan Vargas had a free throw for you in that third quarter. So it was kind of nice to spread the ball around a little bit.
Yeah, we're kind of usually going to go as our seniors go, and then Ava's been the fourth one that's gotten the mix, and they did a pretty good job of taking her away. You could tell maybe she's a little frustrated at times. But you know what? District basketball playoff, you got to find ways to win. I'm happy that we found a way to do it here, and whether that's Nathan leading, Avery leading us in score, or whoever, defensively, if that team keeps showing up, we got a great chance.
Yeah, coming into this morning, I looked at the PowerPoints. I mean, you probably look at that too. You guys are sitting 4th as of right now in the PowerPoints.
It's so hard.
It's so hard, yeah.
Like, people are asking me throughout the week, where are you sitting? I go, I'm not going to get anxiety and, do the mental math on stuff that I really can't control. I mean, if you followed C1 last night, there's a lot of crazy finishes, and that it's just going to move nonstop. So we got to wait to the end of the night, and then we'll figure it out. And whoever we got, we'll give it all we got next Friday.
Yeah, no matter who it is, but what's going to be business as usual as practice goes on during the week starting Monday for you?
Well, we were supposed to play this game on Thursday, so we got a couple extra nights, so it's going to be pretty similar, I think. We're going to have enough time to prepare for them, but it's going to be vice versa for whoever the other team is, too. The great thing about this one is we get to do it at home. Which is nice, and hopefully we can get a really big crowd here, and it should be a really fun environment.
I was going to ask you, what's that like to host another district final again?
We haven't done it in a couple years. Last year we had to be on the road, so Definitely is something that, with this group we want to get back to district final host. It's great. We know this group of seniors is really hungry to make another state tournament, and we got the ability to do it. It's just going to come down to a tough team. The toughest team that plays the hardest usually wins those ones, and hopefully that can be us.
Yeah, I was going to say, talk about your senior leadership, your 3 seniors that you've got. They've really stepped up and really showed these young players what it takes to play St. Cecilia basketball.
Well, I don't really have to worry about them at practice every day. They pretty much set the tone. You got Avery, who started for 4 years. You got Emery, who's played and started for a couple since she's a freshman. Nathan started for 3 years. That's a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
And, last year maybe didn't finish out the way they wanted, and we kind of reshuffled the deck in terms of what everybody's kind of roles were, and it's worked pretty well this year. I think that's 21 wins out of 24 chances. Yeah, awful proud of them, and I'm really excited for them to get the win tonight, but also for them to have a chance to go to state.
Coach, congratulations. We will see you, I believe, next Friday, if memory serves me right, for a district final. So we'll see you next week, all right?
You guys better be here. Yep.
All right, thanks, Coach. Coach Greg Barrett has joined us here on the post-game show, and that'll pretty much wrap it up here from inside the Chapman Gymnasium, not Linfield Arena, Chapman Gymnasium. For Gene Shaw, I'm Marcus Metcalf. I want to wish you a pleasant good afternoon from the Chapman Gym.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of high school basketball on Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast at x-streamsports.com.
Arizona. He is just 2 of 4 today. It is part of the reason the Cats have been struggling. They're not the best free throw shooting team, but